I've got your energy stories for the first week of July 2025. And in the first one, Google has signed a power purchase agreement with startup fusion company Commonwealth Fusion Systems for at least 200 megawatts of energy from Commonwealth's planned fusion generating station in Chesterfield County, Virginia. Commonwealth aspires to generate fusion energy by the early 2030s and is presently developing a prototype facility in Massachusetts. Google has supported the company financially since 2021, and terms of the power purchase agreement were not disclosed. Well, Bill Gates-backed modular nuclear reactor company TerraPower just raised an additional $650 million with support from NVIDIA's venture capital arm, NVentures. TerraPower is working on an advanced 345 megawatt sodium-cooled reactor paired with a molten salt-based energy storage system. The latter can increase total output up to as much as 500 megawatts for over 5 hours when needed. Although TerraPower doesn't yet have Nuclear Regulatory Commission (NRC) approval for its design, that's anticipated next year, it has already begun developing the site for its first plant. And modular nuclear startup X Energy says the NRC could approve construction of its first commercial small modular plant by the end of next year, citing, quote, completeness and quality of the application, unquote, and its pre-application interaction with the NRC since 2018. The first 4-reactor, 320 megawatt plant would deliver both heat and electricity to Dow's Seadrift petrochemical facility on the Gulf Coast of Texas. Dow commented it won't make a financial commitment before 2028, with the project needing to meet financial targets and being competitive with other clean energy alternatives. X Energy subsidiary TRISO is developing a fuel fabrication plant in Tennessee to supply these reactors. The U.S. Department of Energy committed this spring to providing early supplies of that high-assay, low-enriched uranium known as HALEU to TRISO X and 4 other modular nuclear companies, including TerraPower. In the past, Russia has been the main supplier of HALEU. Arizona state-owned utility Salt River Project recently commented that projected data center demand is responsible for 60% of its peak load growth and 70% of energy sales over the coming decade. Potential total demand for the utility from data centers could equal as much as 12,000 megawatts. This for a system that currently serves about 8,000 megawatts of peak load. Norway's government said it may impose a temporary ban on new data centers that mine cryptocurrency as early as this fall. The prohibition is being considered in order to ensure that there is sufficient electricity for other industries in the country. A government official commented that, quote, cryptocurrency mining is very power intensive and generates little in the way of jobs and income for the local community. In New Jersey, the Board of Public Utilities has rolled out a rebranded energy storage initiative to promote development of 2 gigawatts of energy storage that the state is mandated by law to procure by the year 2030. In its announcement, the NJBPU cited, quote, supply chain problems, unquote, hindering the timely development of natural gas and nuclear plants as justifying the need for energy storage as the only way to quickly acquire new capacity. The first phase of Phase 1 will see pre-qualification of bidders in a reverse auction this month with a goal of 350 megawatts to as much as 750 megawatts of utility-scale projects. Final bid submission will be late August, with contracts to be awarded by October 31st. A second element of Phase 1 will be held by Q2 of next year, with the goal of filling the remainder of a 1 gigawatt Phase 1 target. A Phase 2 for another gigawatt will be developed in the near future. And finally, Engie North America said it will trial a new pre-cycling provision that will include the recycling of solar panels and project components into initial agreements at 4 Midwestern solar projects totaling 375 megawatts. Developed in conjunction with recycling company SolarCycle, the plan is to recycle approximately 1 million panels at the end of the life of the deal. The initiative should divert almost 48 million pounds of material from landfills. It does raise the question, though, as to what will happen with everybody else's projects and the hundreds of millions of panels out in the wild today. Clearly, this type of initiative will need to scale considerably in the decades to come. Well, thanks for watching, and we'll see you again soon.